Hello everyone, and now I would like to start my lesson. Today we will discuss about one of the most interesting and somehow challenging topics in English language. It's modal verbs. They are can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would, and ought to. Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs that provide additional and specific meaning to the main verb of the sentence. Modal verbs are sometimes referred to as modal auxiliary verbs. And here you can see the structure of modal verbs. Subject plus modal verb plus verb. For example, Mary could play the piano. Mary is subject, could is modal verb, and play is the simple form of verb. Modal verbs don't accept conjunctions. They don't need other auxiliary verbs. You should simply remember that after the modal verb you should use the simple form of a verb. Here we will discuss about its formation. In the formation of modal verbs, there is no as in singular, there is no do, does in a question form, and there is no don't or doesn't in a negative form. Remember, simply you should use both in question form and negative form the modal verb without any auxiliary verbs. For example, he can sky. Or you should avoid using he can sky. And here modal verbs do not have infinitive or ing forms. To can or canning, to must or musting. Avoid to using such kind of structures. Modal verbs are followed by the infinitive without to. Remember about this. And for example, she must study. After must, you should use the simple form of verb. Don't to infinitive or ing forms. And here we will discuss about categories. We have got three types of categories. They are single concept models, double concept models, and models in the past. To the single concept models we can include will, might, should. In the double concept models we can include may, must, would. In the models in the past we can include would have, could have, and might have. Okay, first of all, what do they express? They can have more than one meaning depending on the situation. To understand it better, we are going to divide them into three categories. Single concept models, they have got one meaning. Double concept models, they have got two meanings. And models in the past, they are used to express a situation in the past. And here let's discuss about single concept model. To the single concept models we can include five types of modal verbs. They are will, might, should, ought to, and had better. We use will with the meaning of future. We use might with the meaning of small probability, should in a recommendation, ought to formal recommendation, and had better in a warning forms when we want to warn somebody about something. Next one is double concept models. Here we have got three types of modal verbs with these two meanings. First meaning of may for a permission, second meaning of may for a good probability, first meaning of must for a responsibility, second meaning of must for assumption, first meaning of would for past with the meaning of used to, and second meaning of the would is present, unreal. And here we have got double concept models, also three types of them. Shall with the first meaning educated expression offer, shall with the second meaning constructual obligation, could with the first meaning unreal ability, could with the second meaning past ability, can with the first meaning as a present ability, and can with the second meaning for permissions. And here you have got some examples. Okay, here we will discuss about models in the past. Models are referred to actions that happened in the past. We have got such formula as modal verb plus have plus verb in the past participle. For example, it must have been a difficult decision. After must you should use have, and after the have, past participle. And next one, they should have invited her to their wedding. And here we will continue discussing about modal verbs, but here we have got other different types of modal verbs. They are would have, could have, may have, might have, should have, and must have. We use would have in a past and real actions, could have past and real ability, may have in a past and real possibility, should have in a past and real recommendation, and must have past and real assumption. And here we will discuss about the modal perfect. Here you can see that modal perfect and past form of modal verbs are similar, but with the meaning they are different. For example, must have plus past participle, may, might have past participle, could have plus past participle, and others also are the same. And let's discuss some examples of there. Peter has arrived late. He must have been in a traffic light. Okay, here we have got some examples of modals like verbs. We have got verbs which are similar with the modal verbs, like to, want to, need to, have got to, and look forward to. And here you have got some conceptions. Okay, here we will discuss about general meaning of modal verbs, as we discussed before. Can with the ability, might with the probability or possibility, or could with the probability or possibility in a past meaning, or with the ability also we can use. Have to for the obligation or advice, should also for advice or recommendation, had better in order to warn somebody, and others. Okay guys, here we have got some exercises for practicing. Let's discuss them. Here you should put any type of modal verb. Let's start. Okay, are you ready? And here you have got answers to these exercises. In the first one you should use must, second one mustn't, third one must, and fourth one couldn't, and last one cannot. Check your mistakes. Okay, here let's practice one more time. Here you should use your imagination. Think about the situations and create a sentence using these modal verbs, any kind of modal verbs. Okay, here you have got possible answers. In the first one you can use would or should. Second one have to. Third one can or able to. Okay guys, it was end of our lesson. I think it was interesting and useful for you. Bye bye. See you in the last time.